How are you feeling? He flashed a soft smile. Good. Her keys were shifting on door again and again. You are okay now, and soon you will get discharged. From how many days I'm here? Then bite his lower lip. More than 4 years. Her eyes widened. What? His eye nodded. You are in coma. One gulp. She was in extreme shock. Anyway, rest now and soon you will get discharged. He turned to leave but she grabbed his hand. He turned towards her and raised his eyebrow and she left his hand. Where is my boyfriend? Call him. Boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? She nodded her head slightly. I'm sorry to say, but no one came to meet you in these 2 years. I'm your doctor from 2 years. Someone else was your doctor before me. She felt tightness in her heart after hearing that. No one came. Your grandma used to stay here with you, but 2 years ago she passed away and then no one came to meet you. Your parents send money, but they don't come here. One's fist clenched on blanket. Oh, okay, can I use phone? He nodded and looked at nurse. Help her and take care of her. Nurse nodded. I'll come to check you again. Wine didn't say anything and then went out of her room. Wait, I'll bring my phone. She started leaving. Sister, wait. Nurse, stop. Yes, do you need anything? Literally no one came to see me. I'm sorry, I joined recently so I don't have any idea. Oh, okay. I'll get my phone. My noted and nurse went out of her room. Wine pulled her knees near her chest and rested her head on her knees. Wine dialed a number from her shaking hand and waited for a response, but Wine bit her lower lip and extended phone towards nurse. You can try again. He must be busy in work. I'll just go in front him to surprise him. She forced an excited smile. Okay, do you need anything else? No, okay, rest now. Wine nodded. That nurse went out of room and Wine laid on bed while looking towards window. Do you want me to drop you somewhere? No, I'll manage. You can take my help. She shook her head and Taehyung sighed. Okay, take care of yourself and come hospital for checkup. He drove away. Wine inhaled deeply and waited for taxi. He changed the house look. She looked around at house. I hope he's at home. She inhaled deeply and smiled a little. Her heart was thumping loudly in her chest. I'm sure he will be so happy after seeing me here. She went to her store with small steps while looking around at house. She pressed doorbell and waited for door opening. After some time, door opened and her smile faded. Wine. Inha, what are you doing here? That girl remained silent. Wine opened her mouth to say something more, but her voice stuck in her throat when she heard another person's voice. Baby, who is that? He stopped speaking and his eyes widened. Wine. He was looking shocked. Wine's gaze switched between Inha and him and her eyes started getting teary. Baby. Wine, let me explain. Why she's here and how can you be half in front her? Soyeon gulped. Half? He can be full in front me. I'm his wife, Kim Inha. She saw her ring finger while smirking and Wine felt like someone pushed her from mountain. Wife. Yeah, it's going to be 2 years of our marriage, right baby? He stayed quiet and Wine gulped so hard. Now I understand why I was abandoned in hospital, why no one was beside me. Let me explain, he gulped before speaking further. You went in coma and there was less chance of your recovery, so I tried to move on. Here, I brought cake for you. Hey, where is your attention? She followed his gaze and saw him looking at Inha. Nowhere, I was looking at that watch. Isn't that beautiful? Your mom has good choice. He pointed towards a vase and one bit her lower lip. She felt something wrong. She clearly saw him staring in her. Yeah, she has good choice. Here, eat this. But she decided to ignore that negative feeling. Oh, thank you, baby. You are so sweet and caring. He kissed her cheek before taking cake from her. And you easily moved on in very less time, right? Soyeon stayed quiet. Wine inhaled deeply and wiped her tears. I got it. She pulled ring from her finger and threw it towards Soyeon and it fell near his feet. Hey, this much madness, huh? She chuckled to mock Wine. Come on, Wine, you know everyone leave you, then how can you even think Soyeon will stay with you and love you, huh? Come on, don't be this much stupid. He never loved you. No one can love you. No one choose and will choose you to love. You don't deserve love. That's the reason your parents to abandoned you and your mom chose me to love and call her daughter over you. So how can you think Soyeon will love you, huh? She smirked and Wine's face clenched. Ina, stop. Don't say whatever come in your mouth. Ina rolled her eyes and Wine wiped her tears. Thanks for reminding it. And congratulations for your marriage. Have a beautiful life ahead. She took a glance of Soyeon and started leaving. Hey, Wine, wait. He ran behind her but Ina stopped him. What are you doing, huh? Are you out of your mind? What you did, huh? You know she was depressed in past and again you said stupid things. Ina rolled her eyes. So what, huh? Come on, Ina. She's your sister. Don't be this much harsh on her. Correction, baby. She's my stepsister. Soyeon sighed. And don't act like a good person when you have cheated on your girlfriend with me. One sat on the roadside and let her tears fall. Mom, please. Love me like before. I'm your real daughter. Then why you don't love me and gives your all love to Inha? Why? Don't behave like immature child. You know Inha don't have mom and if I won't show her affection, then she will get hurt and her dad will think I'm behaving like typical stepmom. I love you both equally. Now go to sleep. She started humming a lullaby and one stared her. Mom, I'm scared. Can I also sleep here? No, you both will fight and you are not a kid anymore to get scared in sleeping alone. Now don't annoy me and go in your bedroom. Her tone was harsh and once I start getting teary. Dad, I want to stay with you. Why? What's wrong in living with your mom? I don't want to live with her and her new husband and daughter. Her dad's in disappointment. I can't keep you with me. Susie and I are getting married next month and it won't be appropriate to give her a child's responsibility just after our marriage. So you live with your mom and if you don't want to live with her then live alone. You are 14 years old girl. You can take care of yourself and I'll send you money. Wine's tears again rolled down. She wiped her tears and rested her head on her knees. Loud thunder sound was echoing, but she didn't have any plan to go on some safe place. After some time, water drops start falling from sky, but still she didn't move from there. Yeah, Mom, I'm going back home. Yeah, weather is getting worse, but don't worry. I'm just a few minutes away from our house. I'll reach home soon. Yeah, bye, good night. He hung up the call and focused on driving, but he slowed his car's pace when his gaze went on a roadside. Who is that person? He looked at that person carefully. What's wrong with her? He stopped his car. It was raining heavily and she was sitting there on the roadside. He stared at her for a while and then looked around. The road was not busy. He sighed and grabbed umbrella from car's back seat and went out of car. Hey, He moved the umbrella towards her. Water drops stopped falling on her and she lifted her head, and his eyes slightly widened in shock. Wine, what are you doing here? She didn't say anything and again rested her forehead on her knees. Wine, it's not safe. You will fall sick and this place is also not safe. Go home. I'm fine here. You go from here. Her voice was heavy. He stared her for a while and then squat down in front of her. Let's go. I'll drop you home. He softly held her wrist and she lifted her head again. Home? I don't have one. She mumbled but he heard her. She looked at her wrist and pushed away his hand. Go from here. I can't leave you alone like this. And why? You're my patient and your safety matters to me. Now let's go from here. I'm not leaving you here like this. He dropped the umbrella and slid one hand under her knees and one around her shoulder, and her eyes widened. He lifted her. What are you doing? He didn't answer and reached to his car. Open the door. May I know what are you doing? I'm going to drop you home. No need of that. I can take care of myself. So now put me down. She wiggled to get down, but he didn't leave her. You are stubborn. She stopped wiggling. He put her on ground and opened door of car and made her sit inside. Tell me your home address. She looked away from him after hearing home. I don't know, she mumbled, and her tears again rolled down. He saw that. He stared at her for a while and then went on driving seat. Come with me. You can stay at my place. That will be safe for you. She didn't say anything. He took a glance of her through mirror and started driving. This is my house. She looked around while her hand was clutched on her clothes. Feel free here. Do you live alone? No, I live with my parents, but right now they are on a trip. But don't worry, there is house helpers. They will help you. He immediately said that to make her feel comfortable. I'll call Ajuma. She didn't say anything and he went towards a room. After some time he came back with a woman. This is Mrs. Cha. She will help you. Ajuma saw her a guest room and heat food for us. Mrs. Cha nodded. Come with me. Wine took a glance of Taehyung. Go. She bit her lower lip and followed Mrs. Cha. Taehyung sighed loudly and rubbed his face, and he too went to get fresh. How did you get soaked in the rain like this? Wine didn't answer, and Mrs. Cha looked at Wine head to toe. Wine's condition wasn't good and she felt something is wrong with her. I'll bring clothes for you. Here, take this. Change your clothes or else you will catch cold. Wine nodded and took clothes from her. What will you eat? I'm not hungry and thank you for your help. She went inside the washroom and Mrs. Cha saw. Did she hurt? She heard sour sound and she went out of guest room. Did you send Wine's dinner? She said she's not hungry. She's lying. I know, I took her dinner but she denied to eat. She pointed on food tray and then nodded while sighing. Okay, you go to sleep now. Good night. Eat properly. Taehyung nodded and she went towards her bedroom. Taehyung grabbed food tray and headed towards guest room. Wine. He knocked on door and then went inside. He saw her sleeping. He cleared his throat to get her attention, but she didn't even move. He went towards bed. He put food tray on nightstand and pulled a stool close to bed. He sat on that and switched on lights. Wine. She didn't respond, but her eyelashes moved and he got no, she's awake. Get up, I brought your dinner. She continued pretending and he said, I know you are awake, now get up and let's eat dinner. You just woke up from coma and if you start showing this much careless towards your health then you will be harmed. Finally, she opened her eyes and stared at him. Come on, get up. He helped her in sitting on bed and he put food tray in front of her. Eat. I'm not hungry, he said. You are really too much stubborn. He took spoon rice and brought near her mouth. Eat this. She stared at him and took that bite. Why are you doing this much for me? He also stared at her. You are my patient. Your health is my responsibility. I never heard a doctor doing this much for someone. You need help, and as your doctor, I am trying to help you. He continued feeding her and she stared at him. He was taking care of her like he's someone close to her. Why are you staring at me like this? Can you love me? Can you choose me to love? There was a desperation in her voice and he got shocked. What? What did you say? She gulped and looked away. Nothing. She was feeling too much embarrassed. Her mind was in mess and she doesn't know how she said that thing. I'm full. She immediately laid on bed and pulled the cover till her face and then stared her covered face. Can you love me? Can you choose me to love? He clearly heard what she said. I want to sleep peacefully. Good night. He took food tray and headed out of guest room. When he exited the room, she pulled down blanket and stared ceiling. I'm getting crazy. Wine woke up and sat on bed. Her gaze went on clothes which was kept on bed. It was her clothes. It was neat and what I did. She messed her hair. She was feeling too much embarrassed. She sighed loudly and got down from bed and went to the washroom to get fresh. She came out of guest room and saw Taehyung on dining table. She cleared her throat to get his attention. He looked at her and flashed a smile. Hey, I was waiting for you. Come. Wine went to his dining table and he pulled a chair for her. I'll just leave. She was embarrassed and she wanted to leave his side as soon as possible. Let's have breakfast, then I'll drop you at your place. No, I'm not hungry. Come on, don't lie. I know you must be hungry. Now don't hesitate and let's eat. I'm too much hungry. He waited for her to sit. She bit her lower lip and sat down on a chair which was away from his. She didn't sit on the chair which he pulled. He sat and he too sat back on his seat. What would you like to eat? Anything. Mrs. Cha nodded and started serving her. Wine started eating and she was looking at Taehyung, but he was taking glance of her time to time. Thank you for help. But don't sit on roadside in rain. It's not safe. She didn't say anything and she was embarrassed. Yesterday her mind was in mess and she did those things unconsciously. Buy that? Yeah. He started car's engine and she headed inside the house, then took a last glance of her and drove away. While looked around in house while leaving a loud sigh. 4 years. I have to find job too. She lazily drove her body on couch while thinking about her old job. Will boss let me work? She sat and thought to clean house first. She stand up and her gaze went on a picture which was kept on table. Her fist clenched. She took that photo frame and dropped on floor. It broke in pieces. She bent down and took photo. She stared at that for a while. She was looking happy in that picture. She is right. It's my fault that I thought someone can choose me to love. She tore that picture in pieces and threw that in dustbin. One sighed loudly after arranging her house. It took her whole day in cleaning and arranging. She lost strength to do anything more. I'm too much tired. She lazily went inside the washroom to get fresh. She came out of washroom and laid on bed. She closed her eyes to sleep, but doorbell grabbed her attention. Who came? Doorbell again rang. She lazily went to check who is at door. Hi, you here? Yeah, I thought to check on you. She blinked. How are you? I'm fine. That's good. Did you eat dinner? She shook her head. Perfect. I brought dinner for you. Let's eat. He saw her paper bag and she got slightly surprised. Why you brought dinner for me? For eating. Let's eat fast now. I'm too much hungry. He came inside her house and put paper bag on dining table. Excuse me, don't you think your behavior is weird? I don't think so. Oh, so it's not weird bringing food for a stranger. For me, you are not stranger. I know you from more than 2 years, and moreover. He came close to her while making eye contact with her. You are going to be my girlfriend, so it's my responsibility to take care of you and your health. For what? He stared her. Do you know what are you saying? He nodded his head. I want to choose you to love. One's eyes widened in shock and she gulped. I want to love you and walk with you on every path of life. She gulped and shook her head. I wasn't incensed yesterday and that's why I said nonsense. Don't take my word seriously. I don't want any relationship. But I want a life with you. He took a step close to her. She took a step away. Give us a chance. I promise. I'll try to keep you happy. She shook her head and tried to walk away, but he held her hand and pulled her very close with a jerk, and her eyes widened. What are you doing? Why are you saying no without trying? She stared him and made eye contact with him. I don't want temporary people in my life. I don't want anyone in my life. He felt anger in her tone. Who said I'm temporary? He tugged her hair. I want a permanent place. I want you in my life forever. She gulped and tried to read his eyes. Everyone left her after finding someone else and now she doesn't want to get treated like that again. She doesn't have strength to bear that again. Permanent. There is nothing permanent in this world. Now stop this joke. It doesn't suit on a doctor like you and you can leave my house. I need rest. His grip tightened on her wrist. He knows she faced something disturbing which hurt her deeply, but he doesn't have any idea about how much deep her pain can be. Don't hurt yourself for someone who didn't care about you and who took you for granted. She looked away from him. He inhaled deeply and held her chin softly and made her face him. I'm not someone who will date for fun. I want a permanent relationship and I want that with you, and I promise I'll make you believe that I'll never leave you. He spoke looking in her eyes and her heart skipped a beat. She gulped so hard and he stepped away from her. I'll leave now. Eat dinner properly. She didn't say anything. Bye. She still didn't say anything. He sighed and went out of her house and she looked to his food bag which he brought. She rubbed her face and went inside her bedroom.